Welcome back to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries playthrough of Oblivion, The Elder Scrolls 4, as played on the Xbox 360, one of the original versions of the game, and I'm pleased to bring you a more fidelious look-see at how I was introduced to this game some many moons ago.
I remember trying to spend a lot of time in Bryville, but, like, I'm not actually spending all that much time in it simply because I couldn't find all that much to do here.
Bryville is a dump that is overwhelmed by drug addicts and burglars. It also has the distinction of being the most easily accessible house for sale at a paltry sum of 4,000 gold. You can also buy your own property finally.
Also, isn't the household of invisible ugly people just outside Bryville?
The invisible ugly people. Oh, I remember which one you're talking about. That's a Daedric artifact quest.
Oh.
Yeah, the premise of that one is that you can't join, you can't participate in the Daedric artifact quest unless you can make yourself utterly and outwardly repulsive, and you do that by using effects that either damage or drain your personality attribute. The lower your personality, the lower the automatic disposition of the people that you talk to.
Man.
It's a weird requirement because you wouldn't think to impair, well, any attributes for that matter, let alone personality, which is relatively innocuous. Now, here is a quest where some high personality would actually be of some use. You have to persuade by raising disposition or using illusory spells, not just one, but two characters. And we're doing this because this man had taken another guild member's staff. And the staff is wicked important, bro. We gotta restore Ardeline her staff. And we doing this in the interest of ultimately destroying this entire game. And probably the person whom we're helping in the process.
I'm kind of surprised we don't actually start the recommendations in Skingrad, though, given what our end goal is.
It doesn't matter which order you do these recommendation quests in, and I'm pleased that the game gives you the liberty to just pick and choose which quests you want. Hell, you want to stop a quest, just, like pause on a video? You can pause these quests anytime you want. The game affords you numerous opportunities to drop whatever you're doing and then do something completely different.
Really? We gotta go back to the Imperial City to do this one?
The character of interest is located, yes, in the Imperial City. The marker system. Now suddenly I'm thinking of the Dead Island series, which also had, like, that top compass thing that, like, all the important objects are, like, highlighted with a line on the map, and you have to find it, but you have to punch through zombies wearing t-shirts and flip-flops and stuff. Okay, now where did I put that scroll again? Charm for 30 seconds. Love me. Yeah, but it's still highlighted in gold. That means that if you talk to him again and meet certain conditions, he might say something different.
So we're just
Here,
we're just going to bribe it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the stupid thing about persuasion in this game, is you could just feed people gold and they'll like you.
Yep.
Excuse me, miss? We have things to discuss?
There we go. We now have the Bravo recommendation. Haha.
Bravo. We are chalking down these recommendation quests one by one. That was another quest that is rather straightforward and easy to do. And I'm pleased to see that the game will go by different mechanics of the game so that you are slowly learning how to play the broader game of Oblivion better and better. We ended up doing combat. We ended up doing find the right person when you have multiple valid targets and you have to talk to each one and keep track of who you already talked to. You learn how to enchant and persuade. Learn how to use alteration to affect the amount of objects you can carry or how long you can breathe underwater.
Hey, we're going to Skingrad.
And we're going to Skingrad finally to do the Skingrad recommendation quest.
Okay, so where do we get our first fence then?
You mean the Thieves Guild fence?
Yeah.
We do not access fences in this game, unfortunately.
Oh.
Those who wish to know need only go to the Imperial City waterfront and start asking around about the Thieves Guild. But you didn't hear it from me.
So are most of the recommendations that we get specifically from the lizard folk?
No, actually, they assign each of the guild halls assigns a different race for the guild master.
Okay.
So this is an Imperial character that we're talking to right now. The previous one was Wood Elf. The one before that was I think it was what Board? I think is what the Nord. Sorry, the Nord. The Board. Tell me more about Bleak Fat Cave.
The guild can provide. I'm here to help. What? Who are you?
Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more.
Okay, so now we have to actually go to the to Bleak Flats.
Now that it's well, I mean, mind you, we could have just gone there ourselves. However, I think you have to talk to Druya first. And pay close attention if you enter the market of buying spells. Just because the spell is purchasable does not necessarily mean you're able to cast it. You still have to meet the minimum. You have to meet the minimum level threshold in order to do it.
So heal major wounds is what, 25 resto?
Heal major wounds is you have to be at least at 25 in restoration.
Okay.
You ever get that feeling like we are being followed?
Well, we are being followed, clearly.
No. They're coming for me, Mr. Gurdett. No. Stay away. Stay away.
So now that we're behind the church, are we going to have to execute them?
I think we're safe. I think we're safe. All he wanted was money. Okay, good. Let's just start making our merry way out of here. Oh, no. No. Stay away. They found me.
We're behind the church, Mr. Cloud. If we have to execute him, it's definitely a thing that we can do.
Yeah, and be careful not to fall from too great a height because you only have 60 health.
Right. But that is what Heal Minor Wounds is for.
Right. Or waiting. Or sleeping. Or taking lots and lots of potions. Okay, good. We're outside Skingrad now. Glarthur can't follow you outside the city gates.
So, does our run speed actually increase while we are naked?
It does not, no. The weight of the armor that you're holding does affect your running speed. Whether or not you have a weapon equipped and readied to use in combat also will affect your running speed. I mean, honestly, like I'm only hotkeying these items just for show.
Okay.
Although it might explain how some of these characters are able to change their armor so quickly without, going into the fucking inventory screen first. I can
now
get
we look like an
just
actual
lower.
adventurer.
Yeah, we have pets.
Or at
I
least
wear
a
your
tunic.
grandpa's clothes. I look incredible. This is fucking awesome.
Hello, giant rat.
Ah.
But Cloud, by killing the giant rat in battle, you've enabled it to summon the enraged Muka Muka.
It's coming for us. You might not see it right away. You might not fully appreciate what you have unleashed on yourself. Stupid wolf. That was self-defense.
More athletics. So, if I recall correctly, leveling up minor skills will actually increase your core attributes a specific amount as well.
Correct, but only if you level up.
Okay.
You cannot improve your character in any aspect unless you level up.
It is dark.
Here's another combat-related quest, the Skingrad recommendation quest.
Deranged zombie. So,
Crazy
so
zombie.
even though we're trying to become a master of destruction, you're not actually using your destruction spells. What's with that?
Well, it's not important right now.
Oh.
I mean, we could. Because unlike Restoration, you do have to affect at least some character, whether it's yourself or your enemies, with your magic.
Yeah.
You have to cause a non-zero amount of damage in order to work on your destruction skill.
Can you inflict yourself with damage fatigue?
Yes, you can. You can cause yourself to collapse, actually, if you damage your fatigue enough, and then you won't be able to stand up until you regenerate enough fatigue to have more than just 0.
Okay.
It's actually quite funny now that you mention it. As I'm gonna cast coma. Okay, you just fall over as soon as you cast the spell. It's pretty funny. Now to more pertinently answer the specificities of your inquiry, Mr. Gurdat, I'm using my fist because it's faster.
Okay.
Because the stupid thing about Oblivion, and I am so glad they fixed this in Skyrim, is casting destruction magic is a stupidly slow process. Like, you hold your hand out, fireball, whoosh. Okay, you want to cast it again, fireball, whoosh. You have to extend your hand. The stupid fireball comes out, and then you retract your hand. The enemy takes damage, and then your character resets the posture so that you can do other things. Skyrim, you inflict damage over time instead, basically turning your hand into a flamethrower.
Right. So, I know that Oblivion has crouching to make it so that you can more effectively steal, but I noticed that you're not actually doing it, so what's with that?
Well, I don't want to steal from other Mages Guild members, Mr. Gurdat, because that would cause me to become suspended from the Mages Guild, which would that would really drive a skewer into the plans of any person that was trying to become an apprentice in the Mages Guild.
Right.
Because they want you to go on an ingredients shopping spree in order to restore your membership to the Mages Guild, and you have to talk to Ramidus Polis at the Arcade University in order to do that. No, you don't necessarily have to loot anything either. We're here just to kill the zombies.
Oh, okay.
Now that we have killed all the zombies,
all right, so now we have to get him. Now we have to escort him out.
you do have to escort him out, and I think he does have to survive.
Well, there's no one left in here for him to become injured by, right?
There is. Not only that, but he's a quest-important character, so he can't die even if we started attacking him. But then again, attacking him also would cause us to become suspended from the Mages Guild because attacking members is against the rules. Okay, okay, a few accidental shots on characters is innocuous, but doing it repeatedly after they warned you, "Hey, I'm on your side," then you're in trouble.
Right.
That's assault.
Okay, so the soothing touch scroll that we got, what are those for?
Soothing touch will, I think that one is demoralize the undead.
Okay.
Gosh, it's taking a while to load the world. Okay, now you gotta wait for Earthor to engage in conversation with the Guildmaster.
From the zombies?
Yes. He and I are wearing the same kind of shirt. The quilted doublet.
So, what caused him to get thrown into the cave in the first place?
He was doing research.
Alright, then. In the next episode, we will continue on getting our other recommendations.
Yes. Meet those requirements. Use your map markers and a little common sense, and you too will get each of the recommendations so that you could be a fully unleashed psychopath. See you next time, everybody.